The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How is everybody? Can you hear me? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's get this show on the road. For information and educational purposes only, no investment advice provided. Risk warning and trading disclaimer. Trading foreign exchange on margin carries high level of risk. It may not be suitable for all investors or traders. There are no guarantees of profit, and most forex traders lose money trading. Past performance is not indicative of future results. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before deciding to invest in foreign exchange, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. The possibility exists that you could sustain a loss of some or all of your initial investment, and therefore you should only invest money that you can afford to lose. You should be aware of all the risks associated with foreign exchange trading and seek advice from an independent financial advisor if you have any doubts or uncertainties. This presentation, all of its content, including past trades and potential trade setups, is for informational and educational purposes only. Using any strategies, techniques, or software mentioned in this presentation is also risky. You make no guarantees of profit of any kind. The presenter is not a licensed financial professional and therefore will not give any financial advice or recommendations. All information in this presentation is our opinion and may not reflect the truth or reality in the world of trading. Please use your own good judgment and seek advice from a qualified consultant before believing, accepting, and acting upon any information in this presentation. This is not a solicitation to invest. Hypothetical performance results have many inherent limitations, some of which are described below. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. In fact, there are frequently sharp differences between hypothetical performance results and the actual results subsequently achieved by any particular trading program. One of the limitations of hypothetical performance results is that they are generally prepared with the benefit of hindsight. In addition, hypothetical trading does not involve financial risk, and no hypothetical trading record can completely account for the impact of financial risk in actual trading. For example, the ability to withstand losses or to adhere to a particular trading program in spite of trading losses are material points which can also adversely affect actual trading results. There are numerous other factors related to the markets in general or to the implementation of any specific trading program which cannot be fully accounted for in the preparation of hypothetical performance results, and all of which can adversely affect actual trading results. Rewards plan disclaimer. Your actual commissions and residual income will vary dependent on your work ethic, hours you spend on customer acquisition, and the quality of the customers you refer. Okay, disclaimer. All right. No, don't do it again. All right, so tonight is the intermediate Waveology class. Let me pull up my ink to go. So if you are confused, check out the beginner stuff throughout the week. All right, here is the session. Here we are on Tuesday for intermediate Waveology. I had Todd early this morning for Charlie Delta scans, pitchforks, and then Josh for intermediate pitchforks. And tomorrow we'll be doing our advanced Waveology, and you'll have Mackenzie at 10 o'clock in the morning for pitchforks and beginners, and you'll have Todd really early in the morning for his really good Power 62 stuff, and then Thursday's packed. Of course, we have the wedges with alerts session Friday, and you have beginner Waveology with Tony. So make sure you guys are checking into that. With that being said, let's jump in. But I also want to show you guys something real quick. This is my current view. Hold on. See if it'll let me do it. Yeah, there we go. So I just had dinner, and this is my special chocolate chip banana bread. It is so good. It's so good. All right. So let's jump in. So here's some charts and shoot me some questions. Let's get this show on the road. As I eat some chocolate chip banana bread while y'all type your questions out. I have to like eat before the session. It's 6 o'clock my time, so I eat right before. So I try to sneak in a dessert every now and then. Any questions at all? Intermediate Waveology. I think last week we went pretty hard on some 10-minute stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So 10-1 without the 30. I'm doing the 10-1 with no 30 trades and wondered if the 10 gets close to static extreme, is that good enough, or does it have to be 89 or 11? It has to be 89 or 11. For example, this is not a harmonic wave convergence. It's got to go into the extreme. So it's got to go at 89 or 11. This would be considered a convergence. Why? Because it went into the extreme, hit the 11 or like 10.5. So if it's short, not a trade. Short, not a trade. Not a trade. All right. So for a 10-minute convergence without the 30 round, you want it in the extreme. That's like a divergent entry, Mackenzie. Looking for those exceptions. All right. Yep. When a primary wave is exhausting, it almost seems like the subwave rolls into the primary wave. Is that an accurate description of exhaustion? I mean, yeah. I mean, for the primary wave to terminate, you're going to need the subwaves to go into it. I will say, looking at this move right here this morning, literally this morning, you can see our primary wave, 30-minute wave going into extreme. Our 10-minute wave is making higher lows. See how it's making a higher low. I wish I had like a pink for this and make it easier to draw. I'm just gonna use white. So you can see my low here, my low here, my low here, my low here, and my low there. You see how it's slowly going up? So our primary wave is our blue wave, is our 30-minute wave. And you can see our 10 going in, and then our 1 goes in, and then we have a convergence. So yes, for a primary wave termination, you need all the waves at the extreme. Hope that explains that. It almost seems like the subwave rolls into the primary wave. Is that an accurate description? Yeah, yeah. I hope that explains it. Let's see. Do you particularly believe that these last gas or air trades, those who are hitting Bollinger Bands at the end of a 30-minute cycle or a 15-minute cycle, or fast 33 users before the new harmonic wave is? This might not be an advanced. That's more of an advanced question, Henry. Come back tomorrow. I'm trying to separate the intermediate and the advanced stuff. Intermediate is more like 10 without the 30, POT, 30-minute convergence stuff, and then advanced is more clayway, 5-minute stuff, buys into the sell, sells to the buys, that kind of stuff. No, I mean, there is a push into extreme, then pulls back for entry, not divergent, but a quick harmonic, quick convergence. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. Maybe you're crazy. I'm just kidding. You're not crazy. I think I know what you're talking about. Like it just, it comes down like this, and your 10 minutes like right here, and it like does that, and then comes out. Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding. Like 10 is an extreme, 1 comes down to tag it, then leaves. Oh, so like, let me see if I can find it. Like this. 1 comes down to tag it. Oops. 1 comes down to tag it, and then it leaves. Then it makes another one. I think I'm misunderstanding you. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I mean, you'll get a convergence here, and then sometimes but you gotta look, look at your 30. Hold on a second. I gotta mute my mic. Excuse me. All right. So if you look here, 30-minute wave is pushing down pretty hard, so you can see some downward pressure. Obviously, don't just like zoom in on this indicator. Like, look what's happening in price. Impulse, retrace, impulse, retrace, impulse. Impulse, retrace, impulse, retrace, impulse. Oops, impulse. Y'all see that? You see how my tab is showing me what's going on with my 1 minute stuff? But you got to look at my 30-minute wave here. It's making a big push down. It's cycling down. Well, what was going on over here on the left? Well, if we zoom out, we have a 30-minute convergence. Just took it a while to, and this is all cycling and it's pushing down. So you're going to get, when you're 30 minutes on the move like this, you're going to get several 10-minute convergences. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with this convergence right here. You just have to be aware of what's going on with this 30-minute wave, but there's nothing wrong with grabbing those pips. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Back, take the pips and move on. You come along later and then you get another 10-minute convergence, but then all of a sudden your 30-minute is sitting right on top of it. Maybe you skip that one. But look what happens. You get a 10-minute convergence, your 1 minute comes up, goes right back down to extreme, makes a higher low, green bars, POT trade. See that? So even though I can't take a 10-minute trade because I'm just avoiding it because I'm like saying, hey, this 30-minute wave could push down and, give me a -3. Not that I'm hesitant of that. I'm not scared of the -3. But I understand that this 10-minute is going to have some oomph to it. And I can see my 1 minute come up, cycle out, come down to extreme. I get green bars. That's pot trade. I could take that all day. So I can literally skip this and take the pot trade. Does that make sense? So you can so literally there's people that out there that will skip the convergence. I'm not saying do this, take the convergence because it's there, but they'll skip the convergence and they'll just take the pot trade if it shows up. This is textbook. Yeah, they're high probability trades because you're cycling. So your 30-minute right here is too close. It's too close. So you're not taking this 10-minute trade. All right, 10 without 30. Why do we take the 10 without the 30? Why are we looking for 10-1 without the 30? Where does that usually put us? Why are we even talking about this as I eat more banana bread? Close beta. Kind of. What's the whole point of us taking 10-minute without the 30? Kind of, Mackenzie. Halfway right. Yes, Nicholas, that's kind of right. Yes, Jerry. Not really, Robert. So check this out. So the majority of the time when you're taking a 10-minute without a 30-minute involved, look at my 30-minute wave. You got to look at this 30-minute wave. It starts going up here, right? Where's that showing us impulsivity? The 30 minutes cycling up, and then all of a sudden I get a 10-minute convergence buy. my 30 minutes not around, but it's rising, and I get a buy. That's put me on the impulsive side. That's why we're doing these, the 10-1, because it should put you the majority of the time at the 10-1 retrace extreme of the 30-minute wave. Yep, Michael. It should put you the majority of the time, not always, at the retrace extreme of the higher time frame wave, which is this. And this is where we want to be trading, because this is impulsive. So if you're selective in your trading and you're not taking every 10-minute trade, even if the 30 is, within that zone, and you're taking the ones without it around, okay, you're getting these impulsive side moves here without, out of sight, out of mind. It's not close. I'm gonna get my burst. Should get my burst. Not always, but you should get a burst there, which should give you enough pips to, get in and get out. Now here's the thing. You can skip the convergence, but then all of a sudden you get a pop move here. You can take that. But again, if you have not done 100 of these, don't try it. 100, 10-1 convergences without the 30, then start implementing pot. You must understand the relationship between the 10-minute wave and the 30-minute wave. Because when you understand that relationship, then you can understand the 1-minute wave to the 10-minute wave. What do you mean, what about the trend bars? Okay, I think I missed some stuff. Okay. Actually, this type of POT has a greater chance to succeed than harmonic wave convergence because of the fact that you have more probabilities in confirming the impulsive cycle. Is this right? Not necessarily. There's nothing wrong with that convergence on the 10-minute. You're just being more selective in your 10-minute trades. So you're basically telling the market, prove it. Right here. Prove that that is the reversal by me sitting out and waiting on the retrace. Do they all need to be lined up to go? What does that mean? Go where? Go where? So that top where the 10-minute didn't go to extreme, would you take a sell even the 30-minute cycling up? I hope that makes sense. So like right here? Is that what you're talking about? That? No, because that's not an extreme. I want a convergence or I want a POT trade. POT trade is going to come after the convergence. Or going into a convergence, depending on how advanced you are. Yep. So you see how I have my convergence? Then I have nothing. I have a nothing burger. And then the one comes down, my 10 has made a higher low, my 30-minute is going up. My one goes to the extreme, this is a 1-minute retrace extreme, or what is it called? That's piece of 10, or pot. Piece of the 10-minute move. Yeah, it goes 4 pips. Who cares? Get over it. Bank whatever it gives. It gives you slush, get over it. There's so many of these all day long. Give me a break. All right. Let me scroll up. There were some other questions I missed. Oh boy. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta click a bunch. Okay. Would you say the price exhausting means looking for a reversal while the subwave going to retrace extreme shows a likely continuation? Price exhausting, so it's like when you have if I have, if I ignored my 30-minute wave, okay, I'm looking at my yellow
and my white. Okay, they both go to extreme, and that is a harmonic wave convergence or an exhaustion. That's what is the same thing. Okay, wave exhaustion. They can also be a retrace extreme. Now, not every harmonic wave convergence is going to be a retrace extreme. Okay, a harmonic wave convergence could just mean the termination of an impulsive side move. Harmonic wave convergence, retrace, back to impulsive. Another harmonic wave convergence, reversal. So sometimes you'll get them and they're just, that's perfect wave look there. It's right off this 30 minute 62. Great trade. Nothing wrong with this trade. 30 minutes not around. Take that trade. But don't cry if you get a +1. Don't try to analyze the 8-hour wave. I see way too many people doing that lately, like looking at the 8-hour wave and they're trading the 10-minute chart. Like, y'all crazy. I mean, if I'm just trading this, I only have 3 waves on my freaking chart. If I'm taking a 10-minute convergence or a POT, the only other wave that I'm concerned about is my 30-minute wave. My freaking 240 wave could be doing this for all I care. It doesn't matter. These waves are still moving down here. I'm taking pieces of the 10-minute move. I don't care about my 240 wave. I don't care about my, my hour wave. I don't care about my daily wave. I don't care about my 8-hour wave. I don't care about my 240 wave. Just like, if I'm trading pieces of 10 and 10-minute without the 30, the only waves I'm caring about are the 10, 30, and the 1. If I'm taking a 30-minute convergence, which you shouldn't be unless you are ready for it, the only time I'm taking this right here should be that. I'm not even taking that trade. Why are you not taking that trade, Clay? Nope. 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 Don't care if it's snaking. Don't care about the Clay wave. Not on a 30-minute convergence. Not the trend bars either. Yeah, technically Henry. So let me put this right here. I'm going to sync this up so you can see it across all the charts. This is where you can't get buried in the 1-minute chart. You got to zoom out. It's consolidating. Oh, you're close, Beta. You're so close. It's not really, I don't really care about consolidation. Yes, it's a wedge. So if I'm so worried about my 10-minute without the 30, right? How do I apply this same logic over here? If I'm going to take a 30-minute convergence, yep, Nicholas. Yep, Matt. My 240 wave is right freaking here. It's too close. It's too close. So if I'm taking a 30-minute convergence, I don't want my 240 close. It's not at an extreme, but it's close. It could push up. It's been cycling up. If I zoom out, if I trace my 240 wave, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Here's my 30-minute convergence. It's too close. Yeah, the TV didn't flip either. Technically. But again, I'm not even considering this. Come on, tab. Load for me, buddy. There you go. It's too close. So again, 10-1 without the 30. Why? Well, we want to get on average, we're going to get on the retrace extreme, which is where we want to be. Why? Because it's impulsive. So if I get in on a 30-minute wave convergence, because it's there, I don't want my 240 around. But that's only if I'm taking a 30-minute convergence. If I'm taking a 10-minute convergence, I don't want my 30 around. It's like a magnet. The closer those things get, the higher your primary wave gets to your subwave. It's like a magnet, and then all of a sudden it just goes into a snake. Because look here, I take this 10-minute convergence, 30-minute wave coming in hot. That's a 10-minute convergence. Now my 30-minute wave is in there. So I just get these little pips, +1, +2. It's like you're trying to stop a freight train. This bad boy's coming in. Choo choo. And you're like over here with some sandbags. Stop. This thing's coming in for a convergence. It's due a convergence. Yeah, exactly. So while you can take these trades, there's nothing wrong with this. Oh, this is so cluttered. Hold on. There's nothing wrong with these 10-minute trades. This one, minus the channel size. This is nothing. This is nothing unless, because my 240 wave is like, right there. That's too close. But if I scroll out, my 30-minute wave is going up. But again, 30-minute convergence, take the trade. 30 minutes rising. Okay, well, if I'm going into an impulsive side move, my 30 minutes going up, I'm going to look at my 10-minute wave and say, how can I pick off pieces of this 10-minute wave as it pushes the 30-minute wave up? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, P-O-T. Boom, 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 boom. As Steve once told the coaches a long time ago, you guys have so much power you don't even know. You just got to read it. You got to learn how to read it. Once you learn how to read it, it's like game changer. It's like the heavens open. So be so dramatic. Would you Fibbo after your first pot is shown? What do you mean? Like throw Fibonacci on it? Yeah, I mean you can. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I, at the time, trust me, I was looking at this chart this morning. Okay, I'll just say that. And there's plenty of INS and shadow bands. Henry, I'm looking at my 30 minute. My 30 minute goes in right here. It's a snake. Yep. That's an advanced technique though. So I probably would, actually I did not take this one, I know that. But again, my 10 minute comes out and then it shows its impulsivity hand and makes a higher low. This is a really advanced thing. I probably shouldn't be teaching this, but higher low right there. Higher low in price. Peak one and extreme green bars. Okay. Let's see. So 30-minute convergence, if you're going to do it, look for your 240. Just like you get a 10-minute convergence. The question you should ask is, where is my 30-minute wave? Does that make sense? If I have a 30-minute convergence, where is my 240 wave? Mackenzie wins. She says, so I need to think of the 30-minute wave being my kids, and I am the 10-1 trying to get a snack. I don't want them near me. Yes, where is it going? Where is it and where is it going? Where is it coming from? That's funny, Mackenzie. If that helps you remember it, there you go. So here's the thing. If you have a 1 minute at extreme, where is my 10-minute wave? If I had channels, okay, this doesn't count. But if we're looking at our waves down here, convergence, higher low, one's at extreme. One goes to extreme, where's my 10-minute wave? It's making a higher low. Comes up, makes another higher low. 1 minute at extreme. Where's my 10-minute wave? Making a higher low. Higher low. Uh-oh. Lower low. Ten-minute convergence. One goes up, one goes to extreme. Where's my 10-minute wave? It's coming up. Comes up, does nothing. One goes to extreme. Uh-oh, my 10-minute wave's falling. Did not have a 10-minute convergence. I don't know what's going on. I'm not trading. Ten-minute convergence. Start over. Comes up. One comes back down. Where's my 10-minute wave? Higher low. Green bars in that trade. Price gets flat. Move on. Get a convergence. See where you're at. 10's coming down. Higher, lower, high. One goes to extreme. Price comes down. 10-minute convergence. Take the convergence. 10-minute convergence. Take the convergence or skip it. Where's my 10-minute wave? Making a higher low. Nothing. 10-minute convergence. Start over. You can literally just go up and down, up and down, up and down. You just ask yourself the question subconsciously. 10-minute convergence. Where's my 30-minute wave? 10-minute convergence. Where's my 30-minute wave? 30-minute wave, right there. One goes to extreme. Where's my 10-minute wave? High or low? That's how you read the waves. One goes to extreme. Where's my 10-minute wave? High or low? Goes up, makes a 10-minute convergence. Take the convergence if you want. Comes down, 30 minutes on the move. On the move. Wave comes down, goes to extreme. Maybe skip this one. Comes down, goes to extreme. Got a convergence right there. Take the convergence. Skip that. That's termination. Comes up, comes down. 1 minute at extreme. 10 minute, make it high or low. Where's my 10-minute wave? High or low? So I take this. I take this. Skip this. I take the convergence. Skip this. Take that. I just went up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 20, 30 pips. Maybe 15. Yes, Robert. Am I wrong thinking this? If the 30-minute is in the power zone for being above it, but you have a buy 10-1 as the 30 has moved, that is the 30-minute influence? No. 30-minute influencing is like 80-20 or so. I think we said what, 75? 75, 25. So it's like if I have a 10-minute convergence there and my 30-minute wave is like 82, that's too close. I want it to be in this power zone. It's not doing anything here. If I had channels, I could take those. I don't have channels. That's the other thing. You got to remember channels. You can just take it because it's waves. 10-minute convergence without 30 looks good. The candles are 0.2 pips. That's a nothing. You got to have both. But look, candles get big, rocking and rolling. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with the actual wave moving, but where it is when you enter. Correct. If you do this, you do not need much technical information. I guess it's like an INS line or shadow, but even one fibble would be fine, right? It's all about being on the impulsive resonance side. Yes, but here's the thing. If you use other tools, see if I can do a little magic here. I like magic. Oh, if you use other tools, stay with me now. Just gonna blow this up to a 2-pip scale, just so you know. You tell me. 1 hit. 2. So don't forget about the tools in your tool belt. It might come in handy. You gotta remember, we're on 2-pip scale. Okay. It's all still relevant. But yes, you can use INS and shadow bands, and this is the 21 shadow band right here. So it kept the price. Right here. See how it hit it? It's just like flatlined. Minute convergence. Trend line, touch. Trend line, touch. Pretty dang close. Okay, so use the tools in your tool belt. Yeah, the shadow bands are awesome. This is how I'll just show you guys what I run on my stuff. Let's see here. I run my targets on my 30-minute. I run my 30-minute shadow bands on my 10, just so I can see where they're at. And then I keep my 1 minute clean until it's time to enter trade, and then I pop on my support and resistance, and you just watch it light up like a tree. Maybe. Come on, trading view. It's gotten slower. Really? I have blazing fast internet. It's trading view. It doesn't like to play. It's been real slow on me. Yeah, maybe. Even this morning when I got on, it was like tab 29 took like 18 years to load. I was like, oh my gosh. Might just go back to bed. Man. Hold on a second. Golly, it's still not working. There it goes. 1 second. That ain't real quick. Anyways, all right, let me unpause my screen. 1 second. All right. See, we don't have slow internet. It's fast. I just had to check it. I was like, Zoe's calling my bluff. I gotta make sure. All right, back on track. But you see, I keep my 1 minute chart kind of like decluttered until, you know, it's time to. I'm getting a convergence alert. It's time for me to take a look and see where my support and resistance is. I mean, look at this. All of those are valid. Man, my charts are dying. So anyways, just kill these. So here's the disclaimer. If there's any more questions, post now, or you'll have to wait till next week, because we're gonna do some advanced stuff tomorrow night. Let me do this real quick. So it's like right in here, a 10-minute convergence, then a 10-minute POT, if this thing wants to turn on. So it's like, get a POT trade here, I got a shadow band, 8 up, like right on top of it. See that? 10-minute convergence, probably some INS reloaded, but, you know, not saying that you should just get in every move, but there's ample support and resistance. Okay. All right, any more questions? I'll take one more and we'll hop off here. It's been a long session tonight. You've noticed that 62s give proximity to INS. Banana bread is good. What do you mean? Give proximity to INS. Welcome, Clayton. INS just varies, doesn't really matter on the 62 other than the harmonic targets. There's ample. Yep. Yeah, I get up and I trade London, which is 2 a.m. my time. So I crawl out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. I have an alarm clock that's like simulates the sunrise. So like 1:30 a.m. it starts kicking on and slowly brightens itself. So it's to like trick your circadian rhythm or something. And it like blares at me right when it hits 2 o'clock. So I have this like spotlight and this like bullhorn going off. And on top of that, I have a app on my phone that is like, it's called the Demon app or something like that. It's called Alarmy, but it's like the best app for your phone. Like if you only use your phone to get up, it's called Alarmy. But it's like, I mean, it's pretty brutal. It makes me do math problems when I get up. It won't turn off until I solve them. So imagine 2 o'clock in the morning, got a bullhorn going off, a spotlight on my face, and I'm trying to do multiplication and division. Talk about shock your brain. All right. All right, with that being said, here's the disclaimer. Good session tonight, guys. Always love the questions. Guys, go to the other sessions, support the other coaches, ask your questions, get clarity. Sounds like parenthood. Hopefully that's not for a while for me. Yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for jumping on. Good session tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the advanced session. Take care of yourselves. If you have any questions, post them in the ScansWorks Fibos group and tag me after 24 hours and tag Mackenzie after 15 minutes. That being said, love you guys. See y'all later. Peace.